What's up, family? It's your favorite storyteller, Max D. Talford, author of the award-winning book, From Fear to Faith, a Survivor Story, available in your Apple iBooks and Kindle ebook stores today for just the low price of $9.99. And for those of you that prefer audiobook, it is also available on audiobook. I also have two other very great reads for you. And I'll throw maybe some images of those at the end. But today, on our 5-minute freestyle filterless Fridays, I know I said that backwards, but you know, we don't edit out the mistakes on Fridays because we turn the filter off. Well, the filter's off heretofore anyway. But I'm not editing this. So anyway, listen, today, y'all, I promise I'm gonna get this thing in under 5 minutes, all right? Even if I've gotta come in skidding across the finish line. So here we go. What are we talking about today? If you looked at the title, you know exactly what we're talking about. We're talking about racism triggers and fake news. So let's deal with the racism triggers first. All right. Listen, this one goes out to all of my brothers and sisters all around the planet, but primarily here in these United States. All right. In case you've not been looking at it, the latest edition of the Gregorian calendar, I won't say the calendar because there's some other calendars out there, shout out to Ethiopia, that say it's not 2021. But we're dealing with the Gregorian calendar because that's the business calendar that the whole world operates by. Business, time, school, whatever, all right? So let's deal with the Gregorian calendar. According to the Gregorian calendar, it is, let's hang on a second. I'm trying not to make this video too shaky. It is, I should have known this. It is January the 15th, 2021, all right? So, 2021, y'all, it's long past time for us to stop allowing the word racism to trigger us. It is time for us to stop letting these, this person's a racist. Listen, wipe racism out. Wipe white supremacy out of the conversation and then see what's left. Deal with the person man to man, woman to woman. Don't, listen, I think the people who want to control people who look like you and me, remember the filter's off, so I'm shooting straight from the hip. The people who want to control people who look like you and me, they know that the easiest way to get us up in arms is to say that somebody who doesn't look like us is a racist, all right? I know some black racists, if you want to be honest, and I'm not talking about black, so-called black, y'all know I do the double air quotes black. So look at some other videos and you understand why I do that. Got about 2 minutes left. I know some people, some so-called black people who are racist, but not racist to people who don't look like them. They're actually racist to people who do look like them. So I don't allow racism to trigger me because you know what? I'm not giving you that as an out. So the point I'm making about that is when you allow yourself to be triggered by the notion of someone being a racist, then that makes you pretty cheap. It does. It's like, okay, it makes you easy. It makes you unintelligent because it's like, oh, you know what? I can call this person the N-word, or I can tell somebody this person said the N-word. You know what? Skip that. All right. So what? You call me that. Let's see what you got. Let's see. Can you outwit me? Can you outduel me? Can you outduel me here? Can you outduel me here? Well, you know what? We don't do the violence no more. I'm too old for that. You know, that's kid stuff, schoolyard stuff. But anyway, the point I'm making is don't be easy. All right. That's how a lot of these elections, these political elections, are tipped in favor of, I won't say the party because y'all know how I feel. That's how these elections are tipped in the favor of one candidate because those two candidates go at each other and one of them, blue, typically calls the other person racist. And then we all say, oh, see, he's a racist. He's a racist. And then that's it. You're gone. It doesn't matter. We don't even look at policy. We don't look at economics. We don't look at anything. Oh, that person's a racist. So, okay, now I don't want to hear any. I'm going to make you deal with me. We're going to deal with some other stuff. You don't get to just be a racist and get it out like that. So stop allowing yourself to be triggered by that and show how intelligent you are. Make someone deal with you on an intellectual level, all right? And with 30 seconds left, last but not least, fake news. For those of you that think that the notion of fake news in and of itself is fake, I would point you to your high school or your middle school or even your elementary school history books and remind yourself of the story of the Boston Tea Party, where some so-called white colonials dressed up as so-called Indians or Native Americans and dumped a bunch of tea in the harbor. Now, we know that those weren't Indians, right, or Native Americans. We know exactly who it was. But it was presented as Native Americans. Darn it, I missed my mark. I went over 5. That's okay. We're not going to go to 10 today, all right? Back to my point. We know good and well that those were not Native Americans that dumped all that tea into the harbor for economic reasons. Think about that too. Fake news, economics, fake news, land grabs. It all ties together, all right? So before you start saying that fake news is fake, remember your history books, okay? A couple hundred years ago or more, some so-called white people dressed up like so-called Native Americans and dumped whatever the economic value of all that tea was into the harbor to try to, to try to hurt one person in their pocketbook and then blame it on somebody else. So don't act like fake news is new, because it's not, all right? So that's all I got for today's edition of I'm going to call it 7-minute freestyle, 7-minute filterless freestyle Fridays. I'm your host, author Matt D. Talford of Matty's Rap, the show where we rap about things that we guys rap about when we're hanging out. And on Fridays, we like to take the filter off and just go freestyle and go unscripted. This is unscripted. Now, scripted from the sense of I knew what I wanted to talk about, but I didn't write out anything. I just said, okay, these are the points I want to talk about. So, hey, I'll give you a little inside look on what this production team does when we're doing what we do, all right? So, guys, listen, if you haven't done so already, please, if you're watching this on YouTube, give this video a thumbs up, all right? Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and share this video with a friend, somebody that you think might benefit from it. And last but not least, I'm an author, and I love when people read what I write. So check out my website, www.mdtalford.com, as well as the books that you'll see the book cover thumbnails for at the end of this video. Tell somebody you love them and mean it, and more importantly, show it. I love you guys. Thanks for watching, and thanks for being a subscriber. Thanks for supporting Matty's Rap. For Matty's Rap, deuces. Peace.